Hey, fabulous budgeters, Violet here. Today is Whatever Wednesday, and I figured for Whatever Wednesday, I was going to do some budgeting because I get paid this week and it's a short check. And so I kind of need to know where my money's going and what I'm doing here. And so I thought I would go ahead and do that on camera and see what we can do. I don't have everything all sorted out yet, so I'm gonna do that here on camera. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to turn to January, and this is my handy dandy calendar here. And I know for a fact that my check is going to be $456. So that is my check for the 27th. So I know right off the bat that I have to pay $90 for Pep Boys. And that is my credit card for the car in case, I have any kind of car expenses or whatever. And I also use it for gas when I need to. So it's, I did had to have the brakes done on my car, and I have used it for gas. So the payment is up there right now, but I'm slowly trying to get that squared away. So there is Pep Boys, and this is my little way of doing it. I do everything on the calendar, and then I transfer week by week what I need onto my little sticky note, and then I post my sticky note here, and then as things come out of the bank, I just cross it off. And then when everything's crossed off, then I just throw the sticky note away because I know everything is taken care of. This is my little system. It works for me. Your system may be different. I try not to get too much into, all of the forms and all of that stuff because that just confuses me and it stresses me out because I'm not good at doing a lot of tracking and things like that. So this is why my little sticky note method works best for me. Okay, so here, I think I had said this before when I showed you this binder that this is where I keep track of my hours. So for this particular week, I only had 31.5 hours, and that's what added up. I think it was a little bit more. I think it ended up being like 33 hours, but it gave me the 456. And for the following 2 weeks, I need to fix this. I actually have 20 hours on both weeks. So this is now 40 hours for this check. So this will be a normal check. And my normal check for 40 hours is usually about $653. So you can see I am, quite a bit short on this check. So again, I'm getting paid on the 27th, and I know I have Pep Boys to pay. So then we need to move on to see what else needs to be paid. And I just put a little yellow color in there so I know that that's my payday. And this payday has to cover everything until the following payday because, yes, I do live paycheck to paycheck and it sucks, but I'm trying to, get a handle on that and move forward. So let me get my little sticky note here. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Okay, so we have $90 for the Pep Boys, and then we have $11 that needs to come out for YouTube because I pay for the YouTube so that I don't get the ads and everything. And I feel that that is important. And then MT stands for Money Tree. That's my payday loan. I don't even like to write it out. That's why I write MT because I just hate it that I have that. And that is $60. And then Insta Ink is $8. And so we'll put that there. And then Canva is 15 because I have Canva Pro and that is necessary. And then that's all I need to pay there because the next check is on the 10th and then that stuff will be covered on the 10th. I also have, oh, I didn't mark it on here, but I do have, where is it? A T-Mobile payment of $39.14. right? I think I had that on there. Yeah. And then I have, so I'll put T-Mobile on there. And that's because I split it in half. And then I have a $9 stupid bank fee for NSB because they charge me $9 for having my account because I don't have anything direct deposited because I put my direct deposit in Chase Bank. And so they charge me the $9 and I just have to deal with it. Okay, so that's everything that is going to be coming out there. And let me get my calculator here. Okay, turn on. So we've got 90 plus 11 plus 60 plus 8 plus 15 plus, I'm just going to put 39 plus 9, 232. So we have 232 that is going to come out of this check. So we have 456 minus 232. And let's do it on the calculator to make sure it comes out right. 456 minus 232. Whoops. 456 minus 232 equals. That gives me 224. Okay. So that sticky note goes right there because that's my bills. And as you can see, I've already started my list for the next check on February 10th so that I kind of know where I'm at with this. But I need to redo this because there's some other stuff that's going to be changed. But anyway, so I have 224 left. So what am I going to do with that 224? Okay, well, first off, I have to put some money in a firm. And I'm going to put the $24. Now, I know a lot of you use a firm to, pay things on payments or whatever. I use a firm as my savings account, as my high yield savings account. I just put money in there and, you know, let the interest grow on it. So, so this isn't a payment for something. This is actually savings. And so that's going to leave me with 200 even. And right now in a firm, I have 100 and what is it? 110, I believe it is. So this will put me at 134. And that'll be great because that'll be right before the end of the month. So I will get interest on $134. So we'll see what that comes out to. It's not much, but I mean, it's, it's growing. As soon as I get more money into it, it'll be even higher interest. And so that's why I use a firm for that. I was using Acorns, but Acorns ended up costing me money because they charge, like a five, or I don't know, it was five when I was doing it. It may be more now. It was a $5 charge to have the account. So I would get interest, but then I would have to pay $5. So I really was not, getting ahead. So I didn't end up keeping that. All right, so I have $200 left. So minus 24 equals 200. Okay. Now, I also think that I am going to put $20 towards personal care. And for me, that is incidentals like deodorant and things like that. So that leaves me with 180. And then I want $40 for food, groceries, whatever. So that leaves me with 140. And then I have the opportunity now, since I have a little extra leftover money, to pay off part of the money tree loan because I have two of them out. And if I paid $36, I would knock one of them out. So I think I'm going to do that and just get rid of it. And then that will bring that $60 payment down in Feb for February's check. And so I think I'm going to do that. So we have 140 minus 36 equals 104. Okay. Now here is where I'm stuck. I'm going to take out, I'm going to say $30 for savings challenges. So I'm going to put SC, savings challenges. So 104 minus 30 equals, and that still leaves me with $74. Now, what to do with that $74? I do need to have some buffer money because I always tend to run out of money like 6 days before my paycheck. And I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking I may just hold on to that money and just keep it as buffer money just so that I have that in case I need it for the second week. Because I'm real good at budgeting out the first week, but then when that second week comes before the next paycheck, I tend to run short. So I think I will go ahead and just leave that. I'll just put it as buffer money, but I will use it for, whatever I need to use it for. Maybe I might need more for food. I don't know. Um, oh, no, wait, I forgot gas. Okay, wait. I need to put gas. See, good thing I'm doing this. 4, 4, and 3. Okay, so that leaves 34. That's better. 34 for buffer. And then $20 for gas because I live like 5 minutes from my work. So it's not like I use a whole lot of gas and I don't go a whole lot of places. So $20 is plenty. All right. Okay, so I think that will work out for my budget for this next check. And I was able to do more than I thought with a short check. So see, budgeting sometimes can surprise you. So I am happy about that. And I think this will work out just great. And I do have my cash wallet here, and I have not used it yet. See, I don't even have the categories in it or anything. So I am going to set that up today now that I have this. And I will be putting food and personal care, and then I'll put the buffer in there too. And I'll just start with those three and then see what happens. And if I need other things to add to it later, I will. And then, oh, I know what else I was going to tell you all. I started that Fetch app where you can do your cash receipts and you get points, and then eventually you earn a gift card. I went ahead and started doing that, but of course, I hadn't started my wallet yet for my cash, so I've only done one receipt where I intentionally paid with cash because I use my card for everything, and I have a separate account for my spending on my card and everything. But I would like to get into using more cash and using this, and keeping, like I said, these amounts, because I am really bad about, you know, like, well, this is a good example. This whole buffer thing. I thought I had 74, but I was forgetting gas. But now it's in there, see, and so now I don't have to worry about it. And so I want to get into doing that and paying with cash so that, one, I can use that Fetch app, and two, I can keep a little bit better track of where things are going. So wish me luck on that. I hope you enjoyed my Whatever Wednesday. Is a little different. Um, Tomorrow, though, is Oh no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Friday, we'll have game day Friday, and we'll be back to Friday. But and having fun. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you got a little bit out of it. If you did, give me a like and a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I would really appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. Watch a couple of videos if you can. Uh, I appreciate you, and thank you so much for being part of my family, all of you who are out there and watch on a regular basis. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Stay fabulous.